Welcome to the sporting... sorry there, guys. We'll start that one again. Welcome to the matchup between the sporting Wheelie Queensland Comets and the Sydney Blues. Bronze is on the mind for this matchup at Shell Harbour Stadium, just outside of Wollongong, which is home to Crown Street Mall. Speaking of Crown there, I've got basketball royalty joining me, Tracy York. Thanks for joining me here. It's an exciting matchup we've got ahead of us.
Yeah, thanks, Jordan. Yeah, really excited. It is early on a Sunday morning, but the bronze medal match and a medal on the line. So I think it'll be a really good game between the Queensland Comets and the Sydney Blues. So really looking forward to it.
Some standout players from both sides. It's going to be an exciting day here at Shell Harbour Stadium for good basketball, wheelchair basketball.
Yeah, that's right. If you look at the Queensland Comets, Alison Mosley's a stalwart of the game, and she's attended Paralympic Games in the past, and she was one of our silver medal team in the 2000 Paralympic Games. And then they've got Isabel Martin and Laura Davoli, and they were in the current gliders squad that missed out on obviously going to Paris. For the other team, our Sydney Blues have got Lucinda Buetti, Jess Cronje, Caitlin Gunn, Georgia Monroe-Cook, Mary Ann Latu and Victoria Simpson, all in the glider squad. So we've got quite a few great players on show today.
Quite an extensive lineup for both, and we've got our coach there for the Blues in Troy Sachs. He's had quite a history, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, Troy. He's like an icon of the game. He's been to multiple Paralympic Games, won gold, set the scoring record in Atlanta in 1996 with 42 points to win the gold for Australia then, and he established this club in 2017, and they've since gone on to win 3 national championships, but they'll be wanting to get bronze today.
And he's an ultra marathon, and he's got a marathon ahead of him in this one. His Blues versing the Comets. Speaking of Comets, we're going to have a lot of crashing and bashing out there, I wonder if that's why they call themselves that.
Not quite sure. Didn't get into what the name was, but we know it's always a physical game. Both able-bodied and wheelchair, so this will be interesting, and both teams will be wanting to put their get their best game out on the floor today.
Well, thank you to WBA. This is the National Women's Wheelchair Basketball League. They're about to get underway. Blues versus the Comets. Del Toso there for the Comets. She's going to get a tap. She's going up against Monroe Cook. They're about to get underway. It's game time here. Monroe Cook gets that one. Passes it out to one of the gliders there, as she said, in Latu there. Passed it out to another great in Inglis. Not Inglis, there we go. Kylie Gauchi. Latu gets that. She's had the ball early on. Let's see what she can do throughout this game. She may remain dominant. Good little pass there. Goes the way of Martin. Martin finds her players. Kelton. Out to Dotoso. Good pass there. Good intercept by the Blues.
Yeah, the Blues were able to block that shot. Looked like Davoli was having a shot there, but a nice long arm up and a deflection on it.
Latu to put this one up. She's got a lot of talent there to pass to. She decides not to. She shoots and scores 2 points early on.
Yeah, great job there by Latu. Very steady in the chair. Nice shot from the rim.
So working her way up the court. A lot of blocking there. Kelton's quite a star as well. They're in number 8 for Queensland. Watch out for her during this matchup. She gets the ball. Nice bounce back pass to the Toso. Toso finds Davoli there. Davoli puts it up. Rim, it's back with the Blues here. They're going to work their way up. Once again. And here's one of the stars there. Munro Cook, 2 points.
Yeah, great finish by Munro Cook. Took that strong to the basket, giving them a 4-0 lead at this point.
So Sarah King attempting to pass that one there. She's going to go again. Good pass there. Does get her out, gets knocked out.
Looks like the Sydney Blues will be up the floor pressuring the Queensland Comets.
Del Toso here. One of the dominant players there for the Comets. She finds Martin. Martin gets a pass there. Goes over to Davoli. Davoli, good pass out. Martin. Davoli. Trying to work out Davoli here. Munro Cook trying to block. She puts a shot up. Misses that one. Good defense from the Blues, Tracy.
Yeah, very good defense. They really stifled them. The shot clock did go off there, so we'll see what the decision is for the end-line ball. And from what I can see, it didn't hit the rim, so we'll see. Yeah, decision is to go back the way of the Sydney Blues. Shot clock violation for the Queensland Comets.
Gauchi here. She's had a great weekend, lots of games. She plays in the men's competition as well.
Yeah, she does, and she's playing with a size 6 ball with the women's team, and then when she goes to the men's team, she's playing with a size 7 ball. So sometimes that is a little bit tougher to get used to.
She's a tough superstar of the game. And as you said, she's had a great career. Speaking of great careers, a lot of these players out there like Davoli have got one ahead of them.
Yeah, that's right. I think, the Gliders have got some really, good talent on show here, and it's good for, squad selections and also to see what you might need to work on and what the strengths might be too.
So, good work there by Del Toso. Has been blocked by the Blues. Again, that defensive effort showing. Latu working it up the court. Munro Cook, good block there. She's trying to shoot early, get the points on the board for the Blues too. That one didn't work out for her there.
Yeah, it was a good shot though. She was open. She went to the similar position to where she'd scored the 2 points previously on that.
Some good work there from Martin. It does land there with Kelton.
Looks like the Sydney Blues, yesterday the ball came through Kylie Gauchi quite a lot, and looks like Latu's being a lot of the ball handling to start with for this quarter.
They're at it again, the Blues. We had some interesting calls yesterday regarding being in the key for too long. Some rules here that was that 3 seconds in the key for the players. The chair's sitting in the key for too long.
Oh yes. Same rules as able-bodied. Just can't be in the key for longer than 3 seconds without having the ball. So, like getting your position, but holding without having that ball in your hand. So, definitely that's a 3 second violation.
So the refs have been onto it this weekend. It's been good.
Have.
There's a shot up. Hits the rim, rebound grab. Good shot attempt there by Cronji. Misses out. Kelton, she's going to bring this up. Del Toso. Passes that one there to King. King to Davoli. Davoli at the top of the key here. Almost Steph Curry-esque. We watched a bit of him this morning.
Yes, indeed. He made some really lovely shots in the end there and sealed the gold medal for the USA men's team. Speaking of lovely shots, we've got a couple put up there, one dropping. Yeah, Shadwell on that offensive board and finished 6-0 lead at this point. They're putting a lot of pressure up the floor on Queensland Comets. Good bounce pass there. And that's the first points on the board for the Comets, going the way of Martin. Yeah, they'd be happy to get on the board after a couple of trips down there with shot clock violations and blocked shots, so they'd be happy with that. Bit of 2-on-1 action there. You've seen the number 32 there in Simpson getting blocked out. Blues are on the hunt here for more points. It's Munro. Cook puts it up off the rim. Good rebound grab there by the Comets. Del Toso. She tries to pass it off to her teammates there. It gets grabbed. Good effort there by Gunn. And that's points for Munro Cook. Gunn, one of those gliders that we were talking about. Yeah, that's right. You know, really nice pass inside. She knows where to hit the big. And Munro Cook really steadied for that shot. Foul there. Let's see, Shelley Matheson coming on there. Soso to pass it in. And they're sponsored there by the Sporting Wheelies. So it's great to have so many sponsors around. Toso passes it there. Off the backboard. It's in the hands of the Blues. They're going to make their way up. She's very good defensively there, Davoli. Yeah, no, really good job because they did get a tip on her shot again, but she's chased it down and trying to put more pressure on the ball coming down the floor. Munro Cook for more points. You wouldn't believe it, folks. Munro Cook, her father is the Murray Cook from the Wiggles. So very exciting background there. We've got the Queensland Comets here. They're going to be coming up. They've been stopped here, though. Blues, they're on the march once again. Munro Cook, she can pass as well. She does exactly that. It is with Keaton. Keaton. She finds Del Toso. Foul given. No, backcourt violation on that, so there was 8 seconds. Couldn't get it over. Obviously, as we said before, the Sydney Blues intent is to put a lot of pressure up the floor, and that is causing Queensland Comets some problems getting the ball over the half. So it's been a interesting start to this matchup. We've seen the Blues take quite the lead there. So, thoughts on that there, Tracy? Yeah, definitely. The Blues, having watched, and we called their game yesterday for the prelim final, they had a lot of turnovers in that game, which really hurt them. Today, they seem to be kind of reversing that trend. They're putting more pressure on the Queensland Comets, and they're the ones with the turnovers at this point. So Sydney Blues would be happy with a 10-2 lead and would want to try to keep pushing that out if they can. We're going to hand it over to Tim. He's been listening into the comments. Tim, what are your thoughts on that one?
Him to calm down a little bit. A bit worried about their passes going a little bit astray, and just wanting him to just relax and just get into their style of basketball. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out.
Thanks for that, Tim. We're going to get started here again. Blues put this one in. So you've mentioned some players out here. Who do you recognise from the glory days? Tracy, anyone particularly you've worked alongside?
Yeah, Alison Mosley, she's on the bench at this point for the Queensland Comets, so she's a 4.5 player. And we have spoken in the past, if there's any new viewers or new to wheelchair sports, they're all classified according to their disability and can be from 1 point to 4.5. The 4.5 players generally are the more mobile and sit higher in the chair, but the total of the 5 players on court needs to add up to 14 points.
So that is a great explanation. You've been in the sport for quite a while. Got yourself a nice silver medal in Sydney. Let's see if you can get the bronze here. Keaton, she's left wide open. Misses that one. Back with the Comets once again. It's going to work through Davoli. Davoli puts it up. Rim once again. They're not dropping for the Comets.
No, they're not. And, you look at Sydney Blues, are just pushing that ball at every opportunity, and trying to get the right people. It's like Munro Cook again.
That's her spot. She missed that one, though.
It is her spot, and she's been really accurate from there. So you keep going, you get to those spots, and she's clearly chased the ball down and stolen that.
She gets another chance here. Once again, rolls out. Keaton, what can she do with it? She's a talent. A young talent coming through. Davoli. That's good for Davoli.
Yeah, Davoli will be happy she opened her scoring account there, getting that 2 points up, and that's what they would want to come out of that timeout, Queensland Comets, to get another 2 points on the board.
So it's working up with the Blues here. Matheson, she's had involvement early on. The Comets, they've got to try and find a path up. They do through there. Del Toso, she receives it off of Davoli. Very tall there in her chair. You spoke about the classifications.
Yeah, that's right. So generally the taller ones sitting in their chair are the higher pointers, and you'll see in wheelchair basketball that they take probably the majority of the shots, depending on how the defence play them, because they're able to.
So we had the tall star there, Dotoso. She tossed that one up, and it's not dropping for the Comets.
And the lower pointers, they're really they're great in their role, and they'll set a lot of screens if they can roll to the basket and finish underneath. Then that's a really good job done as well.
Munro Cook, she's battling here. Good pass out there. That's another 2 points on the board for the Blues.
Yeah, great job. Cronje came on fairly early into this quarter, and she's made a good impact.
So the Blues will retrieve this one. They'll get to pass it back in.
Yeah, I think Queensland Comets probably wouldn't be real happy with their turnover rate at this point. It's been a bit high for this quarter, so if they could potentially tidy that up, it would be better for them.
Going to march on up here. Plenty of options around for Matheson. She finds one in Munro Cook in her spot. Just a little bit further there, and she's got it. Del Toso. It's New South Wales versus Queensland here for you rugby fans. Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's not state of origin, but it's the wheelchair basketball bronze medal game.
Del Toso, she's going to put this one up. She tried to pass it out. Didn't work out. She gets it back, though.
She does get it back.
Comets on the charge. Davoli. And one.
Yeah, great finish by Davoli, and getting fouled, so she gets an opportunity from free throw line. So at score at 12-6 now. It's a good extra last couple of minutes for Queensland Comets.
So Davoli, speaking of those classifications there, she's a 4.0.
She is, so she's one of the higher pointers on the floor, and you've got to look at your combinations of your points. So that obviously we spoke about the 14 points. You want to be able to use your 14. If you go over 14 by mistake, it is a tech foul in wheelchair basketball.
So Munro Cook there. She tried to put one up, and it's a foul shot there, Matheson to the line. We have 7 seconds to work with in this quarter. That's a beautiful shot there.
It is a nice shot. I do like looking at all the shot techniques and the spin of the ball when she shot it. I love that.
We've seen some one-handers. This one's a two-hand push. That one off the backboard. Look at them go for it, Tracy. It's all wrapped up.
Yeah, so inline ball to the Sydney Blues down their end. So with just under 4 seconds to play, you hope that they might be able to get a shot away.
And this is where the height works well. You got obviously Monroe Cook sitting there.
Yeah, she'll try to curl around, I think.
Crunchy as well. She's got some height to her.
I reckon she's free. There she
is.
There
she is. Oh. It does hit the rim and is a rebound.
What a great offensive rebound. That was a really good job by Caitlin Gunn to be on the other side of that basket.
And a gun, she is.
Yeah, she is indeed.
We are going to a quarter time break here. We'll be back shortly for second quarter action. Points.
Yeah, great finish by Munro.
Good pass there. She decides not to. She shoots and scores 2 points early on. And that's the first points on the board for the Comets, going the way of Martin. Can she do with it? She's a talent. A young talent coming through. Davoli. That's good for Davoli.
Yeah, Davoli.
Munro Cook, she's battling here.
Out this next quarter. As we can tell, they're already up by 6, so I'm sure Coach Sachs wants a little bit more.
Oh, here's the magic man. Thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate you there. We'll be going to him throughout today. So they're talking there about working on the defensive side. So he works on both sides of the court, does Sachs, telling his team to not drop there. Obviously, they have that lead. It is 13-7.
Yeah, and just on the stats for that first quarter, I said the Queensland Comets, they're on 8 turnovers, and Sydney Blues are on 2, and Sydney would be happy with their turnover count because, we mentioned they were high yesterday in their prelim final. Queensland Comets, if they can tidy that up a little bit. And Sydney Blues have had 7 more shot attempts than the Queensland Comets at this point.
So Del Toso to pass this one in. The Comets, they're going to try and put some points on the board here. Keaton, bounce pass in to Del Toso. Gauchi trying her best to block her shot. Look at them go here, the Comets. They're trying to find space. Bit of work there done by Martin and Davoli.
Yeah, another shot clock violation there to Queensland Comets. They did get a good shot away, but it didn't hit the rim, so and then time ran out. Looks like Lucinda Buetti's been subbed in for the Blues to start this quarter, so it's good to see she's another one in the Gliders squad.
Adelaide's own as well. Look at this for a pass. Gauchi. Good defence there from the Comets.
Yeah, I think they had about 3 hands around that on Munro Cook, knowing that she's such a threat under the basket in that position.
Working in numbers here as Davoli receives that one. The foul has been called.
It was a foul on Buetti.
Great work there from the referees. They've been great all weekend.
No, really good. They've been really positive. They explain things if they need to, but they've been certainly on everything and making them clean games, so to speak.
Davoli, shots up. Oh, 2 points.
Nice shot by Davoli. Should be really happy with that and brings it back to within 4 points of the Sydney Blues. So now they would really need to lock down from that last defensive effort. The Comets look like they double teaming, almost triple teaming Munro Cook. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Sydney Blues will have here.
So yeah, they've been putting points on the board. Had the ability to meet a lot of these players on Friday night for the awards, and there is some great individuals there, and there's one of them, Gauci.
Kylie Gauci, superstar of the game, hard worker. As we said, she's also playing in the men's teams as well as the women's, so she's fit, she's mobile, aggressive.
Davoli to put that one up. Munro Cook's going to work it up the court here. Good passing, Latu there, onto Gauci. Gauci, look at her weaving through.
Oh. Okay, so they did a really good push, but they just called Gauci for a charge. She probably need to pull that chair up before it rolled forward and hit the defence.
She's very vocal on the court there as well. A lot of them are. Yeah, look at this go, Latu and Davoli. Nice bounce pass. They're working out the court really well here. Lovely effort there from King. Does hit the backboard. It is with Davoli. Davoli is good.
Yeah, hit another good shot for them. She was their leading scorer at quarter time, and hit another couple of shots to start for this quarter as well.
Gauci. She's looking for her people here, her fellow Blues. She weaves that around to
nice pass.
Buetti, and that was beautiful.
I love the pass, thread the needle through the hands in the defence, and a lovely finish by Buetti.
Some would say it was easy like Sunday morning.
Huh.
Lionel Richie fans.
And you can see that Queensland Comets are really putting on a lot of pressure on Munro Cook and keeping her chair out of the basket, and just seeing if Sydney Blues can score through other avenues.
So there's locking in here. Obviously, the chairs can get stuck together. Bit of a double team there on Davoli. Seen she can shoot. Will she shoot the lights out? We'll soon find out. She got the ball in hand, looking for options. There's a shot clock to work against. And there's a foul.
Yep, I think we have a look at referee Jared Press there was watching that. Lucinda Buetti was leaning quite far over the ball, and as soon as Davoli moved her chair, it became a foul.
Great explanations there. Tracy Davoli looking for other comments. She finds Datoso. There's 2 points for Datoso.
That's nice patience by Queensland Comets on that, and defensively Sydney Blues need to be careful because they're on 14 fouls now, so any foul after this will be free throws for the Queensland Comets.
So there's Latu working up there with Gauci, finds Munro Cook, she rolls back and she rolls into 2 points.
Yeah, again, the experience of Kylie Gauci to get the ball to Munro Cook, because she knew that she needs to get her in position and get her another shot, was is not to be underestimated.
Good pass here.
Nice deflection and steal by Munro Cook, but unfortunately Buetti on that pass threw it away.
Very back and forth here. And subs to happen.
So that was the second foul on Munro Cook, so they probably just bring her off at this point. You just want to be careful to control those individual fouls, but now it's the 5th team foul, so like I said before, Queensland Comets will go to the free throw line.
So Datoso, she's going to go for her 2 free throws here. Hits the rim. So they've put on Jess Crongy. Another tall star there. The Blues. So it's gone with Gauci here. She's got that Rebound. You can see her looking around. She could take this on her own. She's capable of it. Deltoso blocking her here. Bounce pass out to Crunchy. And there's a push at the chair.
Foul by Davoli. They had the clock down and under a bit of pressure, so potentially don't want to give a foul up there when it's not that close to the basket. But having said that, she's just stolen the ball.
And a steal it was. She's worked herself out here. Turns around. 2 points for Davoli.
Yeah, great reward for her staying on the play and staying there defensively to finish that steal and layup.
She's stuck in the stats sheet there with the steal. Of course, the points.
Oh, nice pass.
Very nice pass. You said it, Tracy. There's lots of good skill on show here. Keaton. There was Davoli. Good pass out to Deltoso. There to push around here.
Yeah, again, as I said, Sydney Blues, just be careful how many times they're going to foul with this 5 minutes to go, because each time it's free throws, it's going to be costly with another 5 minutes 20 to go of this quarter.
Deltoso for 2 free throws. Interesting story about Keaton there. She's being looked at by the Gliders. She's got a good future ahead of her there. I actually stayed at the same Airbnb as her dad in Brisbane. We've come across each other and he drove me to the ground and he's telling me all about her.
Is that Maddie Kelton?
It is Kelton, sorry. There we are. Yeah. She's got a great future ahead of her. So, great free throws there. Here's one of the stars here for the Blues. Great effort there from Matheson. She receives it again, tries to pass it out to Gauchi. Gauchi's going to put it up. Shot clock was against her there. She almost received her own rebound there.
Yeah, that's right. She stayed on the play and nearly got it back.
So it's going to be Davoli working her way up. Tried for the pass. Latu there to grab it. She's passed it out to Gauchi. Gauchi to Matheson. Good bounce pass. That's 2 points once again.
Yeah, good finish there by Cronje and a great assist. Now steal on the inbounds.
She's a fighter, isn't she, Matheson?
She is. She's a very experienced player, very strong.
Speaking of strong, we got Latu there. She's passed it to Matheson. She's got to pass it here out. Goes to Gauchi. Couple seconds left on that shot clock.
Oh.
4 minutes left in this second quarter.
Okay, Davoli, that's her third foul, so really got to be careful here in terms of how they foul and when they foul, but they definitely need Davoli on the court, Queensland Comets, so that's her third individual foul.
And here we've got number 23 out there. One of the first time seeing her in Egglebest. Comets with the rebound there. Davoli. She finds a way out. Passes it to Deltoso. Kelton tries to receive.
Yes, so Eagle Best, number 23, that's just come in to the game. She's actually from New Zealand, and she's over here playing in the league for this season. So great to see we've got, not that they're classed as imports, similar to NBL 1 where the New Zealand can play in the NBL 1 competitions without being classed as imports. So she's playing with the Sydney Blues.
How exciting. We've got a couple of imports around the league. Wren plays with Darwin there. And Cervantes, he's with the Wheel Eagles. So, few around.
Alison Mosey, number 7 for Queensland Comets, has come on. Former Paralympian.
That was a decent attempt, and we love seeing this. It's lodged itself in. Not sure if Davoli meant that one.
No, that's something you don't really want as as a shooter, but becomes a jump ball and possession arrow. Okay, the umpire's making them get it out of the rim.
Looks like Gouchy's done that one before.
Yes, that's right. So possession arrow the Sydney Blues way.
So the men are making their way in. They'll be after this for their bronze medal matchup. So Gouchy, 3 minutes left on the clock here, 17-23. The Blues on the attack. Matheson puts that up. She's good under the rim there.
Yeah, very good. Rolled well to the basket. Sydney Comets were quite focused on the opposite side of the floor and went on that help, split line help to help with that roll.
Davoli did chase down the ball there. She missed it. Have you had the chance to try out these chairs, Tracy, in your time? And what's your experience?
Yeah, I tried. I'm not very good. Hopeless is probably what I'd call it. And I think the girls wanted to take me on. I'm like, no, I won't do that because I'm sure I'd lose badly.
They tried to coach the coach. I like it. Gouchy to bring this one in. Latu, she's got space. Oh, hits the backboard there. It's received by King. Push and shove. Teammates colliding. Bronze medal on the line. Totoso weaving around. Rolls herself back here. She's going against the shot clock. 5 seconds there. It is with the Blues once again. Latu. Marianne Latu with 2 points.
Yeah, great job. This last, minute to 2 minutes for the Sydney Blues have been great. So it was a 4-point game and now they're 10 points up.
It's going up again through the Comets. Mosley. She misses that one. They get the ball back, the Comets. A few new faces on board here. Got Passfield.
Had a couple of subs. They did need to get Davoli out because she was on 3 fouls.
That shot up there by Mosley.
Mosley needed to get that up because it was a very late shot clock then.
Another one of those tall stars. Sitting high in her chair.
Yeah,
look at this weaving here.
4.5.
Matheson. She's a 4.5.
She is a 4.5, yes.
Lovely.
That is great work by Shelley Matheson to get her chair. She passed it out and then got her chair into the keyway and received the ball back.
She's, Matheson again with 2. She's going in again, Gouchy. Passfield there. Bit shook.
I pulled it on.
Interesting. They're just trying to work it out.
So I think there was a little bit of confusion there when it first happened. It appeared that they might have called that on Kylie Gouchy for the Sydney Blues, but they actually called it on Passfield for Queensland Comets.
Gouchy to pass this one in. Salatu back to Gouchy. Great work once again from the refs. They're working that one out. Gouchy puts that up. It's with Del Toso.
Nice shot by Gouchy. Missed that one, so now Queensland Comets are on the charge.
Latu, good attempted block though. Del Toso, high up in a chair, gets around there. It's with the Comets. They are on the charge. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, nice finish by Del Toso in a great spot underneath the rim. Still a 10-point lead to the Sydney Blues.
Fast pace there, nice bounce pass back. It was Gouchy to Matheson. You can tell they've done that a few times and
they have
been on the court together.
Yeah, that's right. Potentially I thought Kylie might have been free herself for the layup, but she obviously saw it better than I did for that pass to Matheson.
It was very fast paced. They're trying to get the ball off Gouchy there. She finds her way out. Uwedi tries to put that one up. There will be a jump ball here. 9 seconds to work with. This is the second quarter of the bronze medal matchup. Blues versus the Comets. Big bounce there. It's amazing. She's done that to someone with height. The Gauchi, the smallest player on the court, still gets in.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the bounce pass. Because it kind of bounced right into Kylie Gauchi, but they'd really want to get this pass in 8 seconds, see if they can get a shot away. Nice job by Mosley to catch that.
Good roll in here for the Comets. Does just miss though from Martin. Player over. It's okay, folks. This happens quite often. They'll either help themselves up or...
Yeah, that's right. Depending on their points and their disability, whether they can get themselves back up, off the floor or back into their chair, and others will need assistance to do that.
Who else but Buetti there? She loves to go a bit of hustle and doesn't care if she falls over. We will be back right after this one. This is halftime here in the bronze medal matchup, the Blues versus the Comets. Decides not to. She shoots and scores 2 points early on, and that's the first points on the board for the Comets, going the way of Martin. Conchita with it. She's a talent, a young talent coming through. Davoli, that's good for Davoli.
Yeah, Davoli.
Munro Cook, she's battling here. Good pass out there. That's another two. Passed it out. Didn't work out. She gets it back though.
She does get it back.
Comets on the charge. Davoli.
Yeah, to use your 14. If you go over 14 by mistake, it is a tech foul in wheelchair basketball.
Munro Cook there. That's a beautiful shot there.
It is a nice shot. I do like looking at all the shot technique.
As well, look at this for a pass. Gauchi. Good defense there from the Comets.
Yeah.
Davoli, shots up. Oh, 2 points for the awards, and there is some great individuals there, and there's one of them.
Yeah, great finish by Munro.
Good pass there. She decides not to. She shoots and scores 2 points early on. And that's the first points on the board for the Comets, going the way of Martin Conchita with it. She's a talent. A young talent coming through. Davoli. That's good for Davoli.
Yeah, Davoli.
Munro Cook, she's battling here. Good pass out there. That's another 2 passed it out. Didn't work out. She gets it back though.
She does get it back.
Comments on the charge. Davoli.
Be able to use your 14. If you go over 14 by mistake, it is a tech foul in wheelchair basketball.
Munro Cook there. That's a beautiful shot there.
It is a nice shot. I do like looking at all the shot technique
As well. Look at this for a pass. Gauchi. Good defense there from the Comets.
Yeah.
Davoli shots up. Oh, 2 points. To the awards, and there is some great individuals there, and there's one of them. The court here. Good passing. Latu there. Onto Gauchi. Gauchi, look at her weaving through. We are back here at Shell Harbour Stadium. It's women's wheelchair basketball action. Third place is on the line here. It is the Blues versus the Comets. Queensland versus New South Wales. Tracy, exciting first half there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's like the Sydney Blues got out to a good early lead, but to the Queensland Comets came back, and it was within 3 to 4 points late in that quarter, and Sydney Blues in the second quarter finished that quite strongly to have a 10-point lead. Probably something that I'd said before. Queensland Comets are on 16 turnovers, so they've got 10 more turnovers than Sydney Blues, and that affects how many shots you can get up, etc. in the game. So I think the Comets would like to, tidy that up. Certainly in the third quarter, they're fairly close on shooting percentages. Leading scorer for Queensland Comets is Davoli on 13. And then Sydney Blues do have a range of scorers across their group, but Munro Cook's leading that with 8 points.
It has been a great morning so far at Shell Harbour Stadium. Great stats. Good to have you here, Tracy York. You've had quite the career in basketball and wheelchair basketball. What are your thoughts on this tournament so far, leading into the last couple of games?
Yeah, I think it's been outstanding, and I've spoken to a few of the players over the weekend, and and especially for these female women's games, is they're just so excited to have a competition, to be able to play for a team like Queensland Comets. They come from all over the state, which is quite far away, so they don't get to train together a lot, and for them to be able to play in a league is fantastic. And I think across all the other states, if they can keep building, and with the men and women, then I think the league would continue to grow. But I think it's fantastic for the sport.
You've heard it here first from the coach of the silver medalists from Sydney 2000. We had America versus France this morning. That was the warm-up, folks. We've got Blues versus Comets here. The Blues are on the attack early. That's 2 points, Munro Cook.
Yeah, so Munro Cook back into the lineup. She did have 2 fouls. I wouldn't say that's foul trouble at all, but should be happy to make that impact as right at the start of this third quarter.
So we've got Latu to pass this in. Glider there. Goes to Munro Cook. To Gauchi. Gauchi over to Munro Cook. Good blocking effort there from the Comets.
Yeah, they had two people on us, so they had their chairs and arms straight up, which was really good.
They're on the attack, trying to build on their score. Fight for this third place. Davoli, she's on. And that shot there, bit off. They're trying to push again, though, the Comets. In the hands of Munro Cook here. Munro Cook, she's going to go through. Find her lane. Chairs go crashing. There's a foul there, Tracy.
Yeah, offensive foul to Munro Cook. Her push was really good, and she did kind of wheel around a little bit to avoid that, but another defender from the Comets came, so they've called a offensive charge on Munro Cook, which is her third individual foul.
So here. Good pass there, and there's a push there.
Not what you want, so Munro Cook has just got another foul.
She's not happy with that one, but game's a game. They're just working themselves out here early on.
Okay.
So to put this one back in, Latu was in front of her there. She's found her fellow player there, Ian Martin. It gets sent, blocked by the Blues. Ball's out.
And I'll just correct myself, so the previous foul prior to that one wasn't on Munro Cook, so it wasn't her third, but then the one she got straight after that was her third foul.
That's how they say. She's been doing a lot of shooting here from the side. Will she put one up? She's got a shot clock there to fight against. Passes it to Oli, hits that rim. She's too far under it there.
Yeah, she was. She got open nicely because the shot clock was down, but yeah, not a great angle for her.
Gauchi bounces it around her player. Good bounce pass there to Latu. Almost drops in, rolls off. Heaton, one of the young guns of the Queensland squad there, knocks it out. There's 2 points for Munro Cook.
Yeah, another good job where a chair was positioned straight in front of the rim and being able to finish that off.
We love to see a shot go off when the chair rolls back in this sport. They've done plenty of practice with that, know where their range is. Devoli, good pass out there. Fine for Soso. Soso puts it up. There we go. That's one of those practice shots.
Yeah, nice finish by Del Toso there. Good positioning on the floor.
Gauchi work this up. She's finding her own way through here, weaving around. It's quite nice, isn't it, Tracy, seeing those chairs move around like they do?
Yeah, no, very good skill work in the chair for sure.
She does get fouled there.
Yeah, it was 5 seconds ago on the shot clocks again for Queensland Comets. If they could just be a little bit more disciplined and, potentially get a shot clock violation, then, what we call a bailout by fouling them and giving them the ball again with 14 seconds.
It is 33-21. 7 minutes left in this third. Great pass in there. Gauchi to Del Toso. Look at that form. Does hit the rim though. It's Kelton. She had the ball there. It's taken off of it by the Blues. Munro Cook once again.
Nice job. She's been very, very dominant this quarter.
Pass in there by Del Toso to Devoli. They found Martin there.
Just while that break in play, that last foul that was called, that I said was late shot clock, was actually on Devoli for the Queensland Comets, and that's 4 fouls for her. As a high pointer and the highest scorer for their team, and she wouldn't be staying in the game, will be able to stay in the game, not get a 5th foul.
So they're trying to guard Devoli here, potentially draw her into a foul. You'd think, but she gets the ball, and as you said, high scorer for the Comets. That's 2 points. What did she finish off on again there in this first half? Devoli, what was their points there for the first half, Tracy?
Devoli was on 13 points.
So she's added to that already.
She has.
Look at her getting blocked in, Hilda Toso.
Yeah, they need to get that ball over soon. No, turnover. It was an 8-second backcourt violation. So same rules as able-bodied basketball. They need to get that ball over under the 8 seconds. Otherwise, it's a backcourt violation and a turnover.
Subs are happening here. It's Gauchi to put it in for the Blues. Munro Cook's going to work this up. Try and find a shot. She passes it out. Great receive there. Good one there from Cronje.
That was a great cut across the baseline and a really nice find for the pass from Munro Cook.
So they're rotating around once again here. That's not a bad thing. We get to see more talent, isn't that right, Tracy?
Oh, that's right. I think that's great, and I think the depth of the Sydney Blues squad has been able to, for Coach Troy Sachs to be able to rotate his players through.
So. They're sponsored by the Sporting Wheelies Foundation. A bit of a fake there. She passes that one there to Mosley. Mosley looks to take it on by herself here. No, she loops it over. Davoli there. She's stopped on her journey. It is with the Blues. Once again, Matheson. Absolute star there, weaving in and out of play. Didn't mean to hit the net there, I don't think.
No, that's right, the pass did, and Davoli nearly got hit on the back of the head with that, but it's gone out of court. So 9 seconds for the Sydney Blues to get a play out of this.
Hope they don't count that as a shot attempt.
Yeah, that's depends on the statistician.
Comets fighting. Davoli, ball in hand. She does have those 4 fouls though, so she's got to be careful. Matheson trying to run alongside her there with Munro Cook. Look at this, Buetti showing her skill, her talent. There we go, look at them. They've got a shot clock issue here. Matheson intercepts. It is up for the Comets. There's 2 points. They bet that shot clock.
They did. That was a great scrap by Del Toso. The ball had fallen to the floor and she picked that up and finished the layup.
Munro Cook, once again, in charge of the ball. She's given space. She provides us with a shot attempt there that doesn't fall. The Toso. Up to Davoli there. Lots of skill on show. Davoli off the back there to Del Toso. She misses. Matheson gets the rebound. Manoeuvring her way around with the ball. I'm in awe of the way that they move here and bounce at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. So, with the wheelchair basketball, they can't have more than 2 pushes of the chair to a bounce of the ball. So if they do 3 pushes or touches of their wheels before they've dribbled it, it'll be called a travel.
Well, there we go.
So they've got to do 2 pushes and at least have then a dribble after that.
Always learning here. Del Toso. Trying to find space. Finds their player there. Mosley puts a shot up. Oh, Lordy, that's 2 points.
Nice
Very
shot.
well done.
And it shows just the calmness of an experienced player. The shot clock was right down, but she's got herself steadied, eyes up on the rim, and finished with a nice basket.
Composed. Much like Matheson, she's a good player. She does put a shot up there. Back with the Comets. The Toso. Munro Cook there. Intercepts. Out to Matheson. She's getting guarded heavily there. Out to Munro Cook again. They call her Cookie on the bench.
That's...
Speaking of Cookie, that was a monster shot.
Nice chair work to move between the chairs and get herself into a great position for the shot.
Sorry, I just made a Sesame Street joke and I'm very stoked with myself. So we've got the Toso here. She's pushing up. Back with Munro Cook. Athlete over the volley. She got assisted here. Proud to say I actually assisted getting that chair off of the... they were with us at the airport there, so it was great to talk with the girls. They came in at the same time almost. So we helped get the chairs off the luggage there, the luggage rack. It's 27-39. 2 minutes, 30 to go. Bounce pass there. Good receive there by Ebert. Back to Del Toso there. Del Toso finds her fellow Comet there. Mosley. No luck.
No, she steadied a little bit, but then, didn't execute on the shot.
She looks like a little go-getter, Ebert. She's blocking left, right and centre. Munro Cook pushes it out to Buetti. Buetti misses. Tries to get the rebound there. Bit of tussle.
Foul after. She probably potentially needs to control that, because once you've missed the shot and if you're not in a good position, you just don't want to foul straight after a missed shot.
So amazing there that she's played for the Sydney Blues here as well as the Adelaide Thunder. Runs their socials there actually, so make sure you hop on and follow all the teams. Plenty of team pages, and of course the WBA. Great work to Jeff Adams out there doing what he does. Speaking of the man, he's got a camera in the background. Smile, everyone. Got free throws to come for Davoli.
Yeah, Davoli with her second free throw, see if she can make it. They're 12 down. They really need to start cutting into this lead.
Comes off the rim, Buetti, great rebound. Munro Cook through Matheson. She tries to retrieve her own ball there. Good pick up on the side. Rolls it around the wheel. Good little pass there. Through Gunn. Gunn the glider, actually.
Oh.
And there's Matheson. It comes off of a wheel and it's out.
I could see what Matheson was looking at. She was trying to do a bounce pass then into her teammate in Gunn. But it came off the wheel, so 4 seconds on the shot clock left from the out of bounds. Let's see whether they can get a good shot away.
She's got 1:37 to work with here.
Oh, it's going to be a sideline out of bounds.
She's got the tall stature of Munro Cook waiting.
She has.
A couple other options as well. Does go the way of Munro Cook. And it's a good way. That's 2.
Yeah, she was left free and it looked like that's how the play should go, and they clearly executed very well.
I'll tell you so. She receives that one there from Isabel Martin. She's marching up the court. Gliding. Great pass out there to Mosley. Mosley. Good defense there from the Blues. She had to put a shot up, and that one missed.
Yeah, it did. It missed. The defence was good. Young Martin came in and scrapped for that rebound, so that was really good. So it now gives the Queensland Comets another opportunity. And in fact, it's 5 team fouls for the Sydney Blues as they fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Will Martin.
Comes off the rim there. She's another smallie in the chair.
Yeah, she's a 1-point player. That's a really nice second free throw
nice
for her.
Munro Cook works it out through Buetti. Buetti, they collide. Buetti here. Bounce pass back to Munro Cook. Shot up by Munro Cook. Rolls off the rim. Latoso. Her rebounds would be fairly high.
Yeah,
She's
they
done
would
quite
be.
well.
She's grabbed certainly a few this quarter. She had 3 rebounds to half time. She's been quite influential with this group.
So there's Mosley. This is the rim. Deliberate pass there, I'd like to assume, to Del Toso, and that's 2 points.
That's right. As Alison Mosley, you'd hope that say they put that down as an assist on the stats. So within 11 points.
Matheson. So has some stars around her to assist. Buetti tries to grab that there. Comes off of her fellow glider in Gunn.
Yeah, so turnover to Sydney Blues there. With 4 seconds to go, we'll see whether Queensland Comets can get a shot up or not.
So, good pass in there to King. And it finishes off the quarter here. It's 41-30. Blues with the lead. We are going to be back here shortly. Myself, Jordan, and Tracy York for the fourth quarter. It's fourth quarter time here in the third place matchup. Blues versus the Comets. The Sydney Blues, that is. The battle of the states. Queensland versus New South Wales. Tracy, what stats do you have for me?
Yeah, I think probably what stood out from there was a very close quarter in terms of points scored. So 11 points to Comets and 12 to the Sydney Blues. But out of the Sydney Blues, 12 points. Munro Cook had 10. Very, very dominant performance by her in that third quarter. Queensland Comets are down by 11, and so they'd want to try to, see if they can edge into this deficit early in the fourth.
We could have a game on our hands potentially, folks. And it tried to start there through Devoli. She put that shot up, worked it through Del Toso. It is in the hands of Munro Cook. The daughter, once again, of Murray Cook from the Wheels. He's there watching, see if you can spot him in the crowd, folks. She's going to put a shot up here. And it's a rebound grab. There's 2 points. Shadwell. Another tall stasher. She gets the points there.
Yeah, she does. She was on that offensive rebound from that weak side of the missed shot. And that's that $1 million spot I talk about, where if you can be there, you can get a lot of points in basketball. Able-bodied and wheelchair.
Queensland try again. No prevail. That one put up there by DeMaid. One of the first time seeing her. Nice passes out here. Good intercept to 10 there from Datoso. Gets grabbed back by the Blues. Murray Cook tries again. The daughter of... I've got Wiggles on my mind, folks. It's all good. Too much fruit salad. They're going to work it back up. Datoso. She's received it, Munro Cook. Shadwell. She's got power behind her. She has space. Good pass out there. Munro Cook gets it. Another 2 points. What were her points, Tracy, there?
Well, at three-quarter time, she was 18. She scored two baskets in this quarter, so she's on a game high and a team high 22.
Are we on a triple-double hunt at all, or are we a bit off of that? There was Shadwell receiving it.
I think she might, depending on her rebounds, be able to get a double-double today.
Shadwell finds space. Munro Cook right in front of her. That's a great play there, Tracy. You've got the tall at the back and the front.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's necessarily scripted, but Yeah, with both of them on that side and the rebounds coming back to them, was good to stay on the play. She finished the shot, so got a couple of rebounds, offensive rebounds out of that as well.
So we've seen her there. Munro Cook, you said about the double-double. A couple of rebounds before. Blues are going to bring this one in.
Yeah, now, the Blues are 17 up over the Queensland Comets, so it's getting a little bit away from the Comets, and hopefully they'll be able to get a few stops here, but Sydney Blues will want to capitalise on what they've been doing really well at the start of this quarter.
Gauchi, one of the superstars, finds Del Toso. Comets, they're trying to get out of there. It's great defensive efforts from the Blues.
Yeah, she did need to pass that up because it was getting close to the backcourt violation, but having said that, there was a turnover. So, the Queensland Comets run 21 turnovers at three-quarter time, so they're mounting up a little bit for them.
Gauchi, look at that. Picture speaks 1,000 words. Great shot.
Yeah, nice shot in front of rim, steadied, she wasn't guarded closely, took the right option.
Navoli tries to find Del Toso, she does. Works it out there. Goes the way of Demade. Blues intercept once again. Gauchi and Del Toso fired, it is knocked out.
Del Toso got some good hands in there to actually tip that out because Kylie Gauchi's normally very good with the ball, and but it is still back with the Sydney Blues.
It has been a turnover-heavy game for Queensland. Latu trying to work her way around. She finds Munro Cook. Look at this for a shot attempt. Tries to look at while she's under the basket.
Yeah, she's a lower pointer, and Simpson did a really good attempt to finish that. She got into the right spot and Munro Cook found her. Got to pass the open teammate, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, we got Latu. Nice pass over there to Munro Cook. Rolls across. Ratoso once again to her rebounds.
Yeah, no, she's been doing a really good job. She had 7 at three-quarter time, so potentially between both Del Toso might be close to 10 rebounds by the end of this game.
It will come in through Gauchi. As a coach, you'd have a big love for stats there, wouldn't you, Tracy?
Yeah, I think, look, as a coach, you also can see different things on the floor that you don't need the stats for, but the stats do tell a story at certain points in time, so... we look there and Munro just had another 2 points, so
she's a great storyteller.
she is. And there's different ways you can obviously assess your stats.
You've done it for quite a while there, Tracy, and we thank you for all you've done. Davoli. Good pass. Comets on the attack. 2 points. Still trying to fight here are the Comets.
Yeah, they are. They're still trying to fight, and they made some good options there, and they got that good shot away, and there was 2 seconds on the shot clock there.
Gauchi, lovely pass there. Shadwell with 2 points. He's stacking them on.
Yeah, and Sydney Blues have done very well finding what we call their bigs or their high point players, and the high point players have been getting their chairs in the right spot in the paint, in the keyway, and doing a really good job of finishing off.
So these teams come across each other several times through the season. This is their final matchup, third place. Toso finds the volley there. She's on the outer. Latu doing a great job there on a guard. Toso gets it back. She puts it up. Backboard. Has some involvement there. It is back off. A lot of hustle and tussle there. A lot of pushing.
Yeah, they called a charge there. Charge call on Chadwell as it came down the floor. So that ends up being a turnover to Sydney Blues and ball back with Queensland Comets. This is a fashion game in a sense as well, looking at some of the chairs out there, Tracy.
Some purple ones. We've got some teal, blue ones. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. You know, a little bit like, you know, able-bodied players with their shoes. The wheelchair basketballers, you know, you can get a variety now of your chairs and your sports chairs and how they look.
It's amazing the lifespan of them. Just talking last night to a player, 10 years or 2 to 3, depending. Depends on how hard you use it. Del Toso, she uses hers really hard. Kelton hits the rim.
Yeah, Kelton got the shot away. They knew it was late shot clock, so it was good that she was able to understand that and get the shot up.
Yeah, she great ball handling. She's got space in front of her there. Does get blocked out by Davoli. We've got someone just inspecting the floor here, just making sure it's level for the gold medal matchups. There'll be some assistance here. We have 3 minutes left. It is 53 to 32. The Blues leading this one.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go. You got to feel comfortable as Troy Sachs, the coach of the Sydney Blues, with a 21-point lead. And that's just important on the Sydney Blues side to finish it off strongly and score as many as you can. And conversely, Queensland Comets would want to fight and still get some stops and, you know, finish it well with themselves in this game.
It's almost a good finish there for Latu. She misses that one. It is received by the Comets. Talking about Sachs there again, as we see the Comets attacking Kate and Kelton there. Putting that up, doesn't work out. Blues get it again. Yes, so Sachs, he's had a great career there player-wise, but as a coach, it's got to feel really good for him to get a medal out of this.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he's founded the club and he's been coaching them for a number of years, and so I think, you know, any time you're playing for a medal, you definitely want to be able to come away with one, regardless of the colour.
We'll go up alongside the gold and silver that he's won over at the Paralympics.
Yes, yeah, he's definitely had success there as a player, and to continue in the sport as a coach is also good to see.
Comets, Del Toso and Davoli working well throughout this matchup.
Yeah, they have. You know, they will be the clear high scorers for their team and the offensive threats, but the rest of the team have also worked well to get them into positions to score.
Latu. Tagachi. Gauchi working her way around the outer. Oh, she attempted a bounce past her around a couple of bodies. She's got great vision. Del Toso strolls up out to Davoli. 2 points and 1. See free throws to come. One minute 30 left here in this third place matchup. Lovely. In, that's another point there for Davoli.
Yeah, nice finish at the free throw line with a 2+1, so that's a 3-point play. That should be happy with.
Definitely Latu. Weaving in and out of players. Lobs that one up there. Goes through to Gauchi. From Pello. Latu. Shot clock to work against there. 3 seconds. Hello. Shot clock beats them.
Yeah, shot clock beat. Well, she got the shot away, but didn't hit the rim. So then the offensive board, yeah, you don't reset the shot clock, and so possession goes back to the Sydney Blues. Queensland Comets.
Volley. Oh, nice. Intercept there. Blues. They're going to attack here again. They do have 50 seconds left on the court. Oh, look at Latu. Finds her way through. 2 points.
Latu did a very good job there. They were pressuring them high up the floor, and a couple of passes back and forth, and then she manoeuvred her chair into that keyway for a great finish.
Look at the bounces here from Davoli. Charges her way through the court. Hits the rim there. All received by King. Kelton's in there. Blues get it back. They've got no one in front of them here. What can we see from Gauchi here? As you see Kelton trying to charge through. Oh, she's done that over and over again, and it's beautiful to see, isn't it, Tracy?
Yeah, she has, and as you said, there was no one between them and the basket. It was a great push by the team, but especially Kylie Gauchi to finish that layup. You know, now they're 20 points up with 14 seconds to go, so they played a really good game, the Sydney Blues, and Queensland Comets have fought hard.
They've worked wonders, the Blues. Yeah, the Comets have had some good moments here throughout this matchup. It's been great to call. Alongside yourself, we do have 13 seconds to work with. It's going to go up there. Rue Martin. Martin now to Devoli. She gets one of the last shots up. This is received and held on to by the Blues. Engelbest there. And they played their best. The Blues, they walk away third place here in the final series. Wrap that one up for me there, Tracy. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, look, I think overall the Sydney Blues played four really good, consistent quarters of basketball. That last quarter they outscored them 14-7. Queensland Comets, had some really good moments, but I think at the end of the day the stronger team did win. But congratulations to both teams, on the bronze medal and then coming fourth.
It's making us excited for next year as we see Coach Troy Sachs. This competition, men and women, is only going to get bigger.
Yeah, that's right. I think Troy, as I said, when you're having a playoff game, you always want to win it, and they did it really well. They kept their turnovers down today compared to yesterday, and their shooting percentage would have been very good. If I'm looking at an overall player for the game, I haven't got the final stats yet in front of me, but I think Munro Cook for me, was the outstanding player in terms of her percentages, her scoring, and her rebounding.
We did have the likes of Del Toro in there as well for the Queensland Comets. She had a bit of a showing.
Del Toso?
Yeah,
that's right. So she did well as in her... rebounds were high too, and her scoring. The same with Devoli for the Queensland Comets.
Yeah. We're going to hand over to Tim Fans. He's going to talk us out of this game here. It's been great. Thank you for being sitting alongside me, Chris.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jordan, and congratulations to the Sydney Blues.
Over to you, Tim.
Yeah, thanks so much. I'm here with Georgia Munro Cook. Georgia, congratulations. You just finished the game, third place in the inaugural season. How's it feel?
Well, obviously we wanted to be playing off for goals, but it's good that we were able to regroup and get the bronze medal.
And you say that last night it was a tough game where you did come up a little bit short, but the way that you guys regrouped, you had a big win. It was an all-round team performance. Must have felt good.
Yeah, it was really good that everyone got to play and everyone contributed. We had, a pretty even scoreline, which was good.
And personally, a big season for yourself, joint leading scorer for the competition. What's next for you?
Having a little bit of a rest, actually, which would be nice. And then regrouping with the Gliders and getting ready for next season.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much. Congratulations on third place, and we'll see you soon.